Barcelona fans cover their eyes in horror because, well, it is the most difficult draw they could get in a season where they've been awful. Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals if they get there, potentially Man City after that, or even Juventus. Oh god, this is not going well for Barcelona by the looks of it. Freaking Atletico Madrid have got so lucky in the draw, man, with RB Leipzig, and then you've got PSG Atalanta, they've gotten lucky as well. Some cracking fixtures for sure in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, man. I can't wait for this tournament to resume. It's the pinnacle of club football, and I'm so excited for it. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be predicting, or at least trying to predict, the remainder of this Champions League tournament. Now, heads up, I'm not good at these because the last two teams I predicted to win the Champions League were both Barcelona, and they ended up getting humiliated on both occasions. So, yep, hopefully this time I'll get the winner right. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty weird Champions League, you know, being played in Portugal with no fans, just one-legged games. I mean, the drama of the Champions League was being two-legged affairs and all that, but a one-legged Champions League, very similar to a World Cup. It is going to be exciting nevertheless, but yeah, it's going to be weird, that's for sure, and different. A bit of a different video today. Let me know if you guys do enjoy these style of videos, and also let me know your predictions for the Champions League in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to win the tournament? And also drop a like, subscribe, and let's get this underway. Let's talk about the remaining round of 16 games left in the competition. One of them is Juve-Lyon, with Lyon having a 1-0 advantage at their home stadium, but honestly, I can't see Juventus not turning this one around because Lyon haven't played football in a long time. They're not going to be fresh. And with Juventus playing the Serie A, the Cup, and winning the Serie A, I think they'll have enough in the tank to get the job done at home. With Cristiano Ronaldo leading the line, you just know Juventus are going to get through. This kind of a format for the tournament is just tailor-made for Cristiano Ronaldo to be decisive. And I think Juventus are going to get past Lyon easily, even though Lyon have the 1-0 advantage. Because, you know what, if the French league wouldn't have been suspended and they would have continued it, I would have given Lyon a bit more of a chance. But with them not playing a competitive football for a long time, I just don't think they've got enough in the tank to get past Juventus. And that's why I'm thinking Juve make it through past Lyon. Maybe like a 2-0 scoreline at home, so 2-1 in aggregate, Juve go through. That's my prediction. This next game between Man City and Real Madrid is certainly interesting because I'm not sure where this game is going to be played, whether it's at the Etihad or whether it's going to be played in Portugal. With the situation around the world, or especially in England, I'm not sure UEFA are going to be comfortable playing that game in England. So there's a good possibility we see the second leg being played in Portugal, and that gives Madrid a bigger advantage. But still, City was superb in that first leg. They of course won 2-1 at the Bernabeu, which gives them a good away goal cushion. So I'm still going to go City regardless of where the game's going to be played. So my prediction is that the second leg is going to end in like a 2-all scoreline and Man City make it through. They've looked fantastic in the Premier League, in the big games especially. We saw their performance against Liverpool. Of course, they didn't win the league, but they've been superb, far better than any other team in that competition. So I think I'm going to go Man City. I'm going to go Man City over Real Madrid. 2-all scoreline in the second leg, which sends City through. That's my prediction. Hopefully that happens because I don't want Real Madrid going through. Now time to talk about my team, Barcelona. Where do we even begin? They've lost La Liga pretty much. The Champions League is their only chance of winning any sort of silverware this season, and it's going to be difficult with the draw that we've just seen. But against Napoli, with this game being confirmed to play at the Camp Nou, you can't bet against Barcelona. It's a 1-1 scoreline from the first leg, which gives Barca a bit of an advantage with the away goals rule. But even though Barca have been inconsistent, Napoli have been inconsistent in the Serie A as well. I know they've won the cup, but I think Barca have much more to offer than Napoli. And because of that, at the Camp Nou, I think it's going to be 3-1 Barca, and they'll make it through this quarterfinals round. And I'm going with Barcelona. I'm backing my team. Okay, now that is the round of 16 games done. Moving on to the quarterfinals, and this is where things get really spicy. We've got Man City versus Juventus. The teams I've predicted to go through in the first quarterfinals game. And wow, what a game this could be. It's a one-legged game, and that's why I'm predicting it will be Man City to go through. I just feel the quality they've got with Kevin De Bruyne, and of course the other insane players they've got like Bernardo Silva and all, will be more than enough to see Juventus out, who've been very inconsistent of late. We saw how AC Milan just beat them 4-2. We've seen Sarri struggling to, you know, get the best out of his team. Whereas Pep Guardiola, they've got their well-oiled machine ready to go. And I know they've disappointed in the Champions League before, but even the Ronaldo factor, I think Pep and City will look after. And I think Man City make it out of that one alive. A one-legged affair, and they'll go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. This could also be the last season for City in the Champions League in the next 1 or 2 years, because they're probably going to get banned for, of course, the financial fair play regulations. So it's all or nothing for them, and that's going to play a big factor, I think. You know, the City players know this is their last chance, and I think City are going to go for it, and they'll get the better of Juventus. So City in the semis. Now, this next Champions League game is certainly an interesting one. On paper, Atletico have gotten a very easy draw, but I think it's going to be really difficult on the pitch because RB Leipzig have some good attackers. Atletico are struggling to get goals on the board, with Costa, Felix seemingly being a flop. I think it's going to be a lot closer, but with Atletico's experience of, you know, defending and shutting games out, you can't bet against them, especially in a one-leg tie. So I think Atletico make it to, of course, the semi-finals past RB Leipzig. I'm also going to go ahead and say it. This game is going to go to penalties, and Atletico will win it on penalties. That's my gut feeling. It could go either way, of course, but I think Atletico shithouse this game and make it past on penalties. So that's what I'm going for. So far, we've got City and Atletico in the semi-finals. Okay, I completely forgot to talk about the Bayern-Chelsea game in the round of 16. Well, that's because Bayern are basically through. They were too good at the bridge. They were so good with Davies, Gnabry, and they were just running right with the pace they've got. And let's be honest, no comeback is happening. Bayern are in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and they'll be up against Barcelona. There's just so much history between Barcelona and Bayern Munich in recent times, with, of course, Bayern inflicting that humiliating defeat on Barca back in 2013, 7-0 over 2 legs. As a Barca fan, that was just brutal. But we got our revenge in 2015, where Messi was just outrageous, and we got through Bayern to win the tournament. But now in 2020, things are different. Bayern on the top of their game with a lot of young players. Barcelona seemingly becoming an old age home with old players everywhere. Lack of work rate, work ethic. It's a troubling situation for Barcelona fans, and that's why I see only one team going through, and that's Bayern Munich. It's tough for me as a Barca fan to say this, but Bayern look like they're a level above us. We've been shocking in La Liga, struggling against the 20th placed Espanyol side. Like, it's been awful, and that's why I'm gonna say Bayern make it to the semis. So, yep, I've said it. That is my prediction, and I'm also saying it could get ugly. I think it could be like 3-0 Bayern because they're that good and Barcelona are that bad. Atalanta PSG is another difficult one to predict. Now, in normal circumstances, I'll go PSG all day. The sheer quality of Neymar and Mbappe will get you through, but the fact that PSG, similar to Lyon, haven't been playing any football recently kind of makes me feel Atalanta could do it. I have a feeling Atalanta are going to be the dark horse of this tournament. And you know what? I'm going to go for Atalanta. I'm going to say Atalanta make it past PSG simply because of the fact that PSG have not been playing any football recently. They won't be match fit. Atalanta will be match fit with the Serie A and all going on. And I think Atalanta will do a shock, especially considering it's a one-leg tie. So this could get me ripped apart in the comment section, but I'm going to go with my gut feeling and say Atalanta make it to the semi-finals. Manchester City and Bayern Munich, former Pep Guardiola teams, head-to-head in this semi-finals. Well, that's what I'm predicting. Oh, this is so difficult to predict because I think Bayern Munich overall are like the better team, but City, on their day, the football they play, it is just so good, and I think even Bayern won't be able to defend that. But I'm so confused here between Man City and Bayern. If these two teams win like different sets of the draws, I think we would have them in the final. No doubts about it. But with that not being the case, I'm gonna go Bayern Munich, because I feel they've been sensational this season. Lewandowski scoring goal after goal. That Man City defense is shaky at times, and I think Lewandowski, Gnabry and all could exploit that. And that's why Bayern make it to the Champions League final, in my opinion. And then in the other end of the spectrum, we've got Atletico Madrid up against Atalanta, the dark horses of the Champions League. But with the way Atletico play in a one-leg tie, with the defensive stability they've got with Cholo Simeone, even Atalanta's goal-scoring outfit, I think, will not be able to get past them. And maybe another one of those penalty shootouts or something. With that, Atletico make it to the final. That is what I'm predicting. Because the experience, Atalanta would have had a great run in the Champions League, but Atletico, with how defensive they are, I think they will like put 11 men behind the ball against Atalanta, and that will actually work, and that's what I'm predicting. So in the final, it's Bayern Atletico. Now let's be real, on the big occasion in a Champions League final, Atletico Madrid have always disappointed against Real Madrid for the most part, and I think that's going to happen again. Atletico will not be able to deliver against Bayern, and ultimately I think it's going to be Bayern to win the Champions League. That is my final prediction. Bayern Munich Champions League winners. Don't get me wrong, I'm hoping so much that Barcelona find a way to get past Bayern, City and ultimately win this, because we could be seeing Messi win his 7th Ballon d'Or then, regardless of what happens. If Barca can win the Champions League, that'd be amazing, but I don't see that happening. Let me be real. I just don't see that happening. But with that, time to wrap up today's video. Bayern is my Champions League winner. The prediction I'm making. Let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win the Champions League. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Drop a like. I'll catch you all next time.